Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a while since we last chatted. I think it's been almost a month. So we have lots of updates, a little bit of explaining to do. So this month has been crazy, like super, super duper crazy. We all got sick for like 2.5 weeks. It was bad. It was pretty bad. My sister-in-law had a baby. We had fair. I'm trying to think. I know more happened that I just am zoning out. But that's pretty much the gist of it is we have been sick. About the time I was supposed to record, we all got sick and then, 2 weeks of being sick. So here we are a month out. I'm still kind of recovering. I think I've got allergies more so. It's starting to get cold at night up here where I live. And so people are starting their wood stoves, and so I always kind of get a little raspy right as that season starts. So that is what's been going on. So let me turn to my page where I wrote my notes, because that'll be good. So I do remember the shout outs I wanted to do now that I'm thinking about my book. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to watch Flosstube, or I should say I watched new Flosstubers. I've been trying to keep up on the ones I already have. But I did find Married with Stitches. For the life of me, I can't remember their names. I should have looked it up and I didn't. I'm terribly sorry. But Married with Stitches, they are fabulous. I absolutely enjoy watching them. I think they have their second video out now and they are a hoot. So if you're looking for somebody else to watch, they're a really good Flosstube to go watch. Okay, that was one of the other things we did. So on the tail end of me getting better and stuff, we had a Christmas quilt retreat that I did with my mom. And they were doing an actual Christmas quilt. And I kind of looked around and realized I had like 7 quilts half done. So I thought, I'll do the retreat, but I'm going to finish one of the quilts that I currently have going, which did. I finished my Disneyland blanket. That is our 10-year wedding anniversary. Now there is a full shot of this on my Instagram. It should be Mama Metzger on Instagram if you want to go look at it. But I'll get some of it in. So there it is. And it's kind of hard to see, but this fabric here is Mickey. And then this fabric here is Mickey and Minnie on the beach. And for anybody who's a quilter, this is Eleanor Burns' Quick Trip. So I got it finished. Hubby wants blue backing, so I need to find blue backing. I need to press it all out real good and then take it to the long arm quilter to get it quilted, because there's no way I can quilt this beast by myself. It's too big. It's massive. So it's got to go to the long arm quilter. So I finished that. I'm trying to think, what else have I done since talking to you guys? I think that might be it. Being sick and quilt retreat. New nephew being born. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so how does haul sound, y'all? Some haul, y'all? Okay, haul. Okay, so I went to the Goodwill. One of the items I found, you'll see in the next post, but I did find a really nice frame. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but, I think I paid $3 for it. So I picked that up. And then, I got the flamingo, that thing you stick stuff in for Christmas, stocking, the flamingo stocking. And then Lolly at Lollipop Stitches showed me that these were a thing, which I didn't know were a thing. Check that out. How stinking cute is that? What? And look, Santa to match. Ridiculously cute. So while I was shopping on Stony Creek, I did also find this one, which I absolutely loved. So I picked it up. And then they have the free ones that you get. You just pay shipping. Well, I was already paying shipping. And so I went ahead and put that in my cart as well. So I got those. I signed up for Leslie Under the Sea Fabrics Fabric of the Month Club. And I got my first piece in. It's called Hera, and I got 28 count Lugana. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put the link that I've been wanting to do for a while, where he's used kind of his backside and he's kind of looking at you with his bow drawn. I think that that's what I'm going to put on there, but currently I don't have space in the rotation to add any more, so it's going to have to wait. But I did get that in. And then I got my Christmas ornament magazine, which Jax has already picked out his ornament. There is a pineapple in here he wants done. Does he have it marked for me? He might have it marked. Hang on. No, I guess not. I thought he did. Yes. Hang on. There's a mark. He did. Okay, let's see if I can show you guys this wickedly cool. Check that pineapple out. That's what he wants for his Christmas ornament. I think it's fantastic. So that's what he will get for his Christmas ornament. And I think that's all I got for haul. I do. I think that's all we got for haul. So we'll move on for haul and we'll go to finishes. We'll do FFOs. So I'm going to do sewing FFO first. So I saw that Steph had been gifted one of these. There are the Bionic gear bags, and I've known about them because they're geared towards cross stitchers. I guess that's the front. But I have a really large toolbox that I take with my sewing supplies in it. So, I mean, this just doesn't hold everything that I like to take with me on quilt retreats. And I only really do like 1 or 2 quilt retreats a year. So, you know, but the idea of putting your stitchy stuff in here was amazing. So I went ahead, I bought the pattern, and I made it. So I really like it. I do need to work on my binding. Binding this thick stuff over here kind of caused me a little bit of problems, on top of the fact that my sewing machine, after 9 years, my brother's motor is finally giving out. So I was using my mom's sewing machine that she had just bought, and it's not meant to do heavy duty stuff like this. So what I think I'm going to do next, because I've got a Beauty and the Beast one, is this 1950s brother will sew through leather like it's butter. So I'm going to use that and practice the binding, but regardless, I still think it's fabulous. So you've got these handles, and then you open her up, and it is designed to sit like this on the table. And then you have this little pouch here, which I'm going to design well, I'm not going to design. There is a pattern for when they have it to hold Wonder Clips, but it's a little bowl that zips, which is make a perfect Ort jar. So the next one I do is going to have the snap-ins. I don't think I'm going to do magnets because I don't want it to attract my needles. So I have a thing that does the snaps, the little plastic snaps. And so I think I'm going to do the little plastic snaps. But it's got a little pocket here. So a zipper, a zipper, zipper, zipper. But in between them are pockets. And then they are big enough to hold a full-size pair of scissors, which I always like carrying around. But these are designed for quilters. So for those of you that use the sulky threads fit, well, and this is not sulky, but you can see it's a nice spool. And that's kind of a scooty one, but here's a tall one. They fit right in there standing up, and you can fit 8 of them going that way in one of the pouches. So it turns out real handy. I have my little watch in here that I use for my time challenges, which my mom got me. It's a little Quidditch, a little snitch pocket watch that sits in here. It's what I use for my time challenges. I've got flosses. Like I'm keeping white and black floss in here because I seem to always be using that. And so I'll always have it no matter where I'm at. And I just really, really am liking this. So like I said, next time I record, I should have a Beauty and the Beast one done. And then I have one planned for Beauty and the Beast. I have one planned for Wonder Woman. And I have one planned for Harry Potter. So I have quite a few of them planned because why not? And then, I mean, check this fabric out, guys, right? That's the Millennium Falcon. Which, by the way, if you're ever looking for cool fabric, this is a sheet. A sheet I got at Goodwill. Yeah. So we're one of those families who don't use a top sheet. We only use the bottom sheets. I find that the top sheets just get mangled at the bottom of the bed, so we just don't use them. No judging allowed. This is a judge-free zone. So I bought the set, which my son wanted, and he had the bottom to it. And so the top came to my craft room to be done with. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to use it to make my first bionic ear bag. I have the other stuff. It'll be cool. So I finished that. Also, so for FFO, this was a finish. I think this was my first finish. I'm pretty sure it was my first finish. But my husband couldn't figure out how he wanted it framed, what frame he wanted in, how he wanted to do it, and we were at Goodwill. And we found this frame. And look how cool that detail is. Very, very cool, right? And so he liked the frame. This is what he wanted it framed in. So we finally got it framed, and it now sits on the entertainment center. So we got that done. Let's see. Which I think is super cool. I'm super happy with it. It's finally up and displayed. Okay. That's all my finishes, I think. I did do some paper crafting, but I've already given it away, so we're not going to go there. Okay, so we'll move on to whips. So the last time you guys saw this, I believe, I remember correctly, I was up here at Smiling. So I got the rest of the words put in, and I started the dragon, and I've got these borders down to about here. Both of them down to, where is that other one? Right there. It's kind of in the thing. So got quite a bit of progress on that. I'm pretty happy with it. It doesn't have to be done till Christmas. I'd like it done before Christmas just to get it out of the way. So maybe, but it's not in the plans for October. So hopefully by the end of November, we will have this done. So there is that one. And then Lolly was like, hey, I'm having a Star Wars out. And she did it right at the time that my stitchy bug got up and ran out of the house, right? Just ran away. And I was like, hey, I have a Star Wars pattern and I want to start it. And I actually want to stitch something. So I'm going to do it. So I did. So I went ahead and busted out this. It's one of the new Dimensions Star Wars kits. And my fabric's a little dirty, so don't look at it down here. The daughter came over with sticky fingers. But I did get some progress on it. I was super excited. Brought back my stitchy bug. I had a blast working on this. Now, it is black stitches on black fabric, which was kind of annoying, but actually not that bad. As long as I kept something light under my lap, because this is the Ada that came with it. So as long as I kept something light on my lap, I did just fine. So I love that. And then this needle minder, my son loves perler beads. So he made this and then goes, Mom, I want to turn it into a needle minder. And I said, okay. Turned it into a needle minder, and then he gave it to me. I just love it. I think it is so cute and precious. And what is going on here? Why is it lumpy? Huh. It feels lumpy, but I might just be crazy. Yeah, I think I'm a little weird. Okay, it just felt funny. Don't mind me. I thought it felt funny. Felt like something was in between the magnets. But anyways, there is Darth Vader. Okay, and then I worked on my Harry Potter. Okay, so the last time you saw it, I think I had parted this guy in. So I finished these guys and I started Malfoy here. So I believe here is Tom Riddle, and then you have the book here. So I'm getting close to a page finish. I just have the rest of the guys here and then down here to go, and then that'll be a page finish there. So there's that. And I think that's all the stitching I have done. Remember, I have this, but unfortunately, I can't show you because I signed up for the Harry Potter Biscorn U swap. Are you freaking kidding? Oh no, I'm recording. Okay, that was great. I thought I wasn't recording. That was great. Okay. This is round 2 of doing this video, and it's late, so that was exciting. Okay, so I can't show you this, although I think you just got a glimpse of it. It's for the Harry Potter swap, and just in case my partner watches, I don't want him to see it. So that's what that is. And then I am doing the Great Biscorn U swap. Both of them are due at the same time. Aren't I so nice to myself? So very nice to myself. So I have those going. You won't get to see those until I send them out to the recipients, but I am going to make sure that I actually take videos this time of what I did, because I want to see what I did. Last time I sent it out and didn't even take a picture. I had to steal her picture. Okay, so that's all the stuff I have there. So fair. I took my stuff to fair. I did better than I thought I would. I was honestly a little shocked. So I took Never Let Your Wings Be Stolen From You, the Maleficent piece I did for my mother for Christmas last year, and it took first place. And it is now currently down at state. I was super excited about that. Also, I did, I need to hurry up. This is, I've only got 4 minutes, so we'll finish talking really fast. And I got another blue ribbon for Merry Christmas, My Dear. Yuletide Shanty got second place, and My Little Mermaid got third. Okay, Darktober stitching before I run out of space. No, I don't think I can talk that fast. We're going to pause it, and I'm going to delete some stuff, and I'll be right back, folks. Okay, guys, we're back, and I don't have to be stressed about talking about Darktober stitching and running out of time. Isn't that fancy? Okay, so anyways, fair. Did much better than I anticipated. And Maleficent is down at state. Curious to see how good she'll do. I'm not anticipating anything, but I'm excited that she's down there regardless. Okay, Darktober stitching. Y'all, the groups stitching, I just haven't felt in like 3 months. I have been riding that struggle bus, not wanting to do the group stitching. And then October comes around, and October is like my favorite month because of Halloween and all the exciting things that happen. And one of my groups, Enchanted Stitches, is doing my favorite movie of all time, like pretty like up there. I think in my Know Your Needleworker tag, I didn't even state it, but yeah, it's up there. The Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, how could people live without that movie? So yes, you have me there. I am doing those challenges. And then another group that I'm a part of that is a closed group, they are doing Hocus Pocus, which love that movie, love Hocus Pocus. So you got me there. So now I've got 2 groups that are doing freaking fantastic movies and challenges, and so I'm right there. So I'm excited to start doing that. So for Darktober stitching, I have my Simply Meant to Be piece, and I have it worked out through the groups to be able to double dip and different things through the different groups to do a bunch of stitches on that piece. Man, I pulled this out. These are my plans. Good thing I marked it, right? So the Harry Potter piece I'm doing is I'm going to be doing this month. The Biscorn U Swap, Simply Meant to Be, and Liberty Lane. So I've got 4 pieces that I'm going to work on this month, with the focus being on Simply Meant to Be and my swap pieces, because my swap pieces have to go out the 2nd week of November, and I want adequate time to finish them. So that is what I'm going to do. My goal is a page finish on Simply Meant to Be. I have not worked on it in a while, mainly because the last time I did a challenge, I got to a block that needed 4 new colors. And I have this big bag of jumbledness. And I didn't want to search for the colors. We're talking 4 different colors for like 10 stitches, to complete that box. And so and then those colors ran up into the next box. And so I had to complete this box, and I needed to do the next 100 stitches. So instead of doing that, I decided that I would just color complete some of the colors that I had, right? No big deal. Well, now I've got all my boxes done in the diagonal format, which I've been doing from the beginning, and I have color completed, which was throwing my brain for a loop. So we're going to get that fixed and cleaned up and back to the box method. And the goal is finished swap pieces and 1 finished page on my Hade, which I'm pretty sure I'm over halfway there. I think I might be about halfway to a page finish. That is my plans for the month. The swap pieces are almost more important than they are. They're more important than the page finish. But I think if I really try hard, I can get that all done. Especially with all the challenges I have going on. So those are my plans. Also, as far as plans go, I don't know how much I'm going to post. Well, today is Monday, September the 30th, but tomorrow will be the 1st, so this will go up October 1st. But I don't know how much I'll be able to post In October, we'll kind of play it by ear, but I do have an outpatient surgery, which is no big deal, no worries, no stresses. And then a week after that, Carla, you ready? I have to get the last 3 of my wisdom teeth pulled out, so I'm not going to be a happy camper. Oh, and hey, Carla, this one's just for you. Rolodex stitches. The Lowry stand top of it went missing today, yesterday. Went missing yesterday. Couldn't find it. Nobody's copying to it. My son found it this morning, but he doesn't know why it was in his room or who put it there. So apparently they like playing with the Lowry stand. I don't know what I'm going to do there. But anyways, between an outpatient surgery and a week later my teeth being removed, I don't know if I'm going to do a mid-month update. I will probably update at the end of the month. And hopefully with all that downtime I'm going to get, we'll have lots of stitching. So I think that's all I have to talk about. There will be a couple clips at the end of this on some updates I've done to the room. You can kind of see, oh no, one of them is up here. I thought maybe you could see it, but you can't. So I hope you enjoy those. Let me know if you want to see anything else or want me to do something different. I always like talking to you guys in the comments, and we'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all, so we're continuing making the craft room look pretty. So I have another shelf I'm going to have my husband put in. He doesn't know yet. He's at work, but he's going to be doing that when he gets home. So I've been painting the brackets, and then I got to paint the screws. And then I saw this, and it's glaring white. I've had it forever. If you can see right here, the kids have made marks on it. It needs a makeover. So I know you're supposed to buy plastic paint or paint for plastic, but this does say for wood, metal, and more. So I'm going to say that and more means plastic. And we're just going to go for it because I like this color and I want it all to be matchy-matchy. So, you've probably already seen it back in the craft room. Hopefully this goes well. Wish me luck, guys. Bye. Hey, guys. Okay, so the room is getting lots better. I did have a problem. My pour machine up here, after 9 years, the motor's going out. I'm going to have to see if I can take it to a repair shop and see if they can fix that or not. My mom thankfully had just purchased this machine to be her shop machine, so she didn't have to keep on taking her Bernina back and forth. So she's allowing me to use this machine here. So I got the drawer down here taken care of. Oh, here, let's turn on lights so you guys can see better. Let's turn on lights. There we go. We should have better light now. Okay, so in here, it looks like a jumbled mess, but I promise it's not. It's jumbled because I've got extra pieces to a sewing machine. So if you take this out, I have a bottom of a Wipies bin from when my kids were still in diapers that, I don't know, I just had kicking around. For the iron, I've got my paints back here. And then this is all the cords for the sewing machines. This is all the paperwork for the sewing machines. So it's like the sewing machine drawer, which I love. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I showed you those drawers over there. So I believe these are the next drawers to show. So no, I think I showed you this one. This is my works in progress. But then I took this drawer and I decided I didn't want all my fabric just hanging out on the thing. So these are all my large cuts of fabric that are just hanging out with nothing to do. They're just large cuts. Or like this is a advent calendar that I just need to do. So that's that drawer. I'm pretty sure I showed you this drawer. Did I show you guys this? No, I didn't. Okay, this drawer is a little more stuffed and it doesn't look organized, but I promise it is. These are my small cuts. These are what I go for to make project bags to see if I've got enough. This is also where I pull from to finish my cross stitch pieces. So that's what this is. This has got even smaller pieces, little remnants of things in case I need them. So yes, that is what that drawer is. It looks like a mess, but at least I know what's going on. This drawer and this thing is not done yet. Obviously, I've still got my boxes hanging out. Oh, look, new stickers. Those aren't supposed to be there. So this drawer isn't done yet, but I do have it designated for my paper crafting. So all my paper crafting supplies are in there. I just don't know how to organize a drawer full of paper crafts. Here, we'll just open it up. Oh, See, it's a mess. I've got a basket right here that has all my journaling stuff in it, my planners. This is laminator sheets, my scoreboard, my laminator, a bunch of different stuff. So I don't know how. Boy, this drawer is heavy. Ooh, I'm going to do that. Okay. So this box, this pile of nonsense is exactly that. This box right here is my stash of finishing supplies that I buy without a project in mind. This is my guillotine cutter. Oh, look, dirty, dirty. Don't look over there. This here is my food saver that's supposed to be in the pantry, which is right over there. And this is a bag of shirts that my mom wants to make into a quilt that have made it to my house. And then this is my toolbox for my sewing. I need to clean that. You know, things look worse on camera, guys. Okay. So then, I know you saw previously that I spray painted these down here to put a shelf up, but you know, husbands are always so smart when it comes to these things. So he just put a piece of wood in here and made me this lovely shelf. Let's see if I can get a better back up. Wow. Okay, guys, I hope you're laughing at me tripping over stuff because it's hilarious. So this is belt buckles, a scope. This is stuff I don't access very often. This has hair bows in it for Sissy that I make. That's currently empty. That's my Christmas ornaments for this year. That is my grandma's. She loved Garfield. He's got to be up there. There's my Cricut Maker. This is stuff to paint miniatures. And then this is just a bunch of bottles of stuff that I use frequently. This is all my roses, flower roses, and beads. More beads down here. These bottles I found at the dollar store, and I'm going to use it to make a craft. There's that sleigh you guys saw that I don't know what I'm doing with yet, but it makes an excellent holder and looks cute. Probably can hear my kids. It's in the middle of the day, but we'll continue on. This is a sewing project. That's my English paper piecing. And those are just some photo albums that are up there along with some crochet books that were my grandmother's. Okay, this is how that thing turned out. Did I spray painted pink? I think it looks fabulous. It definitely gave it a facelift. So I did reorganize these drawers. Like, again, it doesn't look organized, but I promise it is. This is trims and things. Hadassah, what are you doing? Oh, that's a good thing to do. So zippers, things like that. This is all my threads for my sewing machine and embroidery. And then this I'm turning into, yes, it's got ribbon in it because it didn't fit in the bottom one, but I'm going to turn it into my fabric, which you've probably already seen. This is my fabric of the month from Under the Sea Fabrics. Okay. Sewing project, because I buy more than I can realistically do. My bead box. This has my embroidery unicorn in it and my Garon little bag holding my embroidery stuff. I recently picked up Bible journaling, so this is this. That's my sketch pad. So these are the fabrics I decided I'd leave out to be a pretty and to keep me motivated. And I really ought to do something with this. How cute is this? I just need to do it. But anyways, I decided husband needed a shelf to do his stuff. So that's his shelf there with his leatherworking stuff. This is a bunch more fabric. And as you can see, it is filthy. I need to clean it. And maybe I'll spray paint it pink as well. But this all has fabric in it. Just a bunch of fabric. Yep. And then this is the kid shelf. So this is all their crafts. Their perler beads, their pony beads to make lizards. You can see their yarn hanging out to make a scarf. So that's that. And then I have my new light here. And I think everything else you have seen. I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do in this room until I get the Alexa drawer unit in. Because like still currently my stitchy stash, my stitching patterns is in the other room in a box. So I need to get that in here. I'm trying to get me kind of condensed into here. So we've got this, and then let's see if I turn this way. You can take a look at my house. This is all my foolishness too. This whole cupboard. That's the yarn. So I am trying to get myself condensed into this one area. Sorry if we spun and made you sick, but I am trying to get it all condensed into this area so I'm not scattered all throughout the house. So there's the new update. If I do anything else more exciting, I will totally video record it, but for right now, I think this is all I can do. I need to get some sewing projects out. So, like this one right here is fabric getting eaten up. I'm doing the quilting Quilt As You Go Made Modern that Julie did. So those are getting out of here. So, but pretty much that's what it is me having to get fabric out of here. And realistically, let's be honest. I mean, craft stash. It's retirement, right, guys? Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.